Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you like the new intro, by the way. So today we are going to be doing a ranking of all Minecraft things, Minecraft creatures, characters, things that I think I could beat in a fight. So example, we got the first one. We got the easy one, a zombie. Zombies are pretty chill. They're zombies, so I get an iron sword, iron chestplate, and a shield. That's the rules. If you have any more ideas, leave them down in the comments for ranking videos if you want. I could do that if you guys want me to do that. And tell me. First up, we got the zombie. So zombies only have the same health as a guy, like a regular guy, and I get a sword, and that does about 4 or 5 damage. So I think I could pretty easily get him, so I'd say pretty easy. You know what? Maybe I could get off guard if there's like a horde of zombies, you know? So we're gonna put that one in A tier. Next, we got the skeleton. Now, if you think in the real life standpoint, like the Minecraft movie, for example, you have a shield, yes, but it's gonna still have the recoil. It's gonna be, wow, wow, with the arrows. So, this is just saying it's like a super flat world, just one-on-one, or a big arena. So I'd only have tools. He'd shoot me, but I'd probably win, so I say a C tier unless they get close to me. Next is the creeper. Now, there's 2 ways I could do this. The easy way or the not easy way. So, the easy way is to just, go up to the creeper and just hold up my shield and let it explode, because a shield negates all damage. Or I could put it, or I can, oh yeah, sorry. Or I can go up to the creeper, hit it a few times, and back up over and over again until I kill it. So I'm gonna put in B in a solid C tier, because it might explode when I'm having a shield, and an S tier in case it holds on my shield and it explodes. Next, we got the spider, regular spiders. So spiders are big in Minecraft. They need like a 3x3 area. These are big spiders. I'm talking 9 feet across at least, give or take a block or two. A block or half a block. So and they're basically weaker zombies, but they can climb walls, so scaling won't work. And they're basically, yeah. So I'd say a solid B tier. I'd say B tier. Next up, we got the cave spider, which poisons you if it bites you, and it's a hair. So it poisons you if it bites you, and which would do poison damage, which wouldn't kill you unless they bite you when you're at half a heart. So I'd say like a solid C tier, solid C tier. Next up is the Endermen. So in the Minecraft movie, Endermen don't attack you, and in the games, at least in Java Edition, they don't attack you until you stop looking at them. So if you keep eye contact, they're chill, So, that's also an issue though. Endermen are 3 blocks tall, which is another block taller than a regular guy, and that's taller than like 6 feet. They're like solid. They're 3 blocks tall, so they're 9 foot. They're 9 foot. They're like 10 feet tall. Oh god, yeah, they're like 10 feet tall. So I'd say C tier. Next, we got the silverfish. So let's go. Okay, it's one of them. That's easy. So, but like if you got a whole group of them, you can. That's a problem because there's a whole group of them, and that's a problem because there's a whole group of them. So I'd say a solid S tier and a solid B tier, B or A. Should I do B or A? I think A. No, B. A whole group of them probably could be harder to defeat, but they're just little bugs. Ugh. Next, we got the Blaze. With a shield and an iron chest plate, you'd be more worried about fighting piglins than blazes. So essentially, so if there's one blaze, like it spawns one out of the spawner, I could probably defeat one if I hold up my shield and like be ready. Like I don't know if he'd win, you know, but on the off chance he does, I don't know. So I'd say a solid B tier and D tier if there's a group of them. Yeah, you know. So next we got the bog skeleton that spawns in swamps and trial chambers. They poison you when they shoot you with their arrows. So let's there's one of them like in a regular swamp biome. It's pretty manageable, and I'd say solid C tier. But if there's not, I'd say solid D. If there's like a whole group of them, like a trial chamber, for example, I'd say solid F tier. Next we got the. It's been a while since I've seen half these mobs, I'm gonna be honest. So next we have the skeleton that slows you down with arrows. They don't spawn in groups, so they're pretty, chill. So I'd say a solid, let's say a solid C tier. The Bogged. That's the name of the poison skeleton. Can't remember the name of the other skeleton. So next we got the Piglin. So a regular piglin is fine to defeat. They basically just have swords. They're golden swords, they're piglins. So if we put them in A tier, it's fine. But then you have a whole group of them. So I'd say a D tier, honestly. So, that's quite the issue. So anyways, we got next we have the Piglin Brute. Yeah, no, I'd say a solid D tier. If I probably could beat one, but usually there's like one or two in a bastion, and even then they like have axes and they always do crit damage for some reason. All the mobs who have like axes always do the crit damage instead of regular damage. This isn't a problem in Bedrock Edition because I don't do crit damage that much, but Java Edition's a problem. Next we got zombified piglins. These used to be the zombie pigmen. I'm missing a few mobs, but that's fine. Anyways, we have to put him. I'd say okay, one of them I could probably beat, so I'd say a solid A tier with the regular piglin because they're basically the same except they're zombies. And I put the other one a solid D tier because they're a lot more common than regular piglins. Piglins, yeah, zombified piglins. Then we got the guard. Is this a guardian? I believe it's the guardian. So one of them, one-on-one, I could probably defeat, but we're underwater and that's a problem. So I'd say a solid C tier. And then we got a regular guy. So I'd say a solid. And if you have multiple, of course, if you have multiple, we could probably F because they shoot beams at you. Next we got the Husk. The Husk is a zombie that doesn't burn in the sun, and they're a little bit taller. That's it. Basically just regular zombies, but they don't burn in the sun. They give you hunger when they hit you, though. They do that. And that's a problem, because that's hunger, and that's a problem. So I'd say a solid, like one of them probably could be fairly manageable. So I'd say a solid A tier with it. And then a group of them, of course, would be a problem because they're basically like a group of zombies. So essentially, I'd probably say a solid D tier. Oh yeah, group of zombies, of course. A whole group of zombies would probably be not as manageable as once previously thought. So I'd say a solid C tier for a horde of zombies, of course. Next George. Next we have the drowned, which is a drowned, because he's a drowned. He's basically a zombie, but if they have a trident, that's a problem. If there's a group, if he's riding a zombie Nautilus, or if there's a group of them, it's a problem, but otherwise it's just a water zombie, so I'd say B tier. Lower than a regular zombie in a husk. Sorry, excuse me. So then we and then a group of them, I'd say solid D tier. Then a gas. So gas are a problem because gas shoot fireballs, you know. So why are you looking at me like that? So gas shoot fireballs, which is a problem. Don't jump on my desk, George. You jumped on my desk. You're going on the chair. You get the chair, the soft chair that I don't sit on. Kitties. So anyways, we got a gas. So when they shoot fireballs, you can deflect them with the shield, but probably would damage you because of the fire explosion. Or if there's multiple of them, they could probably kill you very easily. So I'd say a solid B tier. And if there's a group of them, like multiple shooting at me, I'd say F tier. Next we have the new section, boss mobs. So for example, we got Herobrine up first, which I'm just gonna get him out of the way. We only have 4 left, I think. So here we got Herobrine, which is a Herobrine, so the F tier. That's a problem. So next we have the Ender Dragon. Now most of the time you'd go in with like 4 or 3 or any enchantments at all, and diamond, full set of diamond, or netherite if you're like that. I don't know why you'd go with netherite. So if I had an encounter with them, I'd say a solid D tier. I think I could defeat him if maybe, never know, because I don't. And then we got the Warden, which is the Warden, because no, we got this guy. It's basically the Guardian, but he's faster and he gives you mining fatigue, which I don't have a pickaxe, so it's not a problem. So therefore, I had no blocks, so I can't block myself in. So therefore, I'd say an easy D tier. Oh, doesn't fit. Squish it down. Then we got the Warden. Let's put that in F tier because he can one-shot you in full netherite. You have to have like Prot 2 or more to get 2-shotted by him. So, no. And then, you might be thinking, is this the rest of it? Is this all of the mobs that I have to fight? No. We have SpongeBob now. Ha ha ha! We have Sponge Boy me Bob. So this is a character I thought of. This has been in the works since the Fighting Horror Movie Characters video. Just haven't had the time to film it. As you know, school's ending soon. I will have more time to do videos in the afternoon, maybe not in the morning, but eh. So I'd say a solid F tier. No more explanations. Hope you like the new outro too. Bye!